MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lump, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Striding in, A.J. Pollock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
A.J. Pollock.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way out in front. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 3 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss. But he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Zach Greinke will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. hard hit at third. To his left, Lamb. And he's retired here, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Career line against Greinke. 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Pops this one up, calling for it, Owings, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4th, right fielder, Carlos.
Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Greinke comes set. 3-1 on its way, and that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. Career line against Greinke. 1 hit in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
A 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. The runner scores from second. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward right center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
That RBI base hit right there makes a 3-0 lead. When you get a good pitcher like they're facing today down early, you got to get him early because when he gets into a groove, then it's his game. Right now, take it to him.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this one runs up high. Ball one.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Rockies lead it 3-0. Ready now, David Peralta. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. 2 for 3.
David Peralta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And he lays off for ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Yasmani Tomas will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackmon. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball, too.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Chris Owings now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Cardinals sin, Cardinals sin. You got an open base with the pitcher on the on-deck circle, and you let him get a base hit. That just can't happen.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Zach Greinke, and here's a ball hit in the air and foul.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Ready on 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out with the man at first. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 3 and the D-backs 1. Now in the box, Tony Walters. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Catcher, Tony Walters.
Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
The pitcher, John Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Now a diving tag as he lays himself out to make the play. What an effort.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by
19,
Majestic.
Charlie
And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Full count. Here it comes. Changeup too low. He walked him. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Owings. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for Arizona.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He flied out leading off the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit in the air out to right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Right fielder, Carlos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollard has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in now, Ian Desmond. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, David Dahl. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. Greinke's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's down to third, and that's through for a hit.
breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here it comes, 1-0. On the ground to the right side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. 2 left for Colorado, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off.
Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in once again, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Tomas. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
From the stretch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Gloved by LeMahieu. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready for another chance? John Gray is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
John Gray.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
3-1.
And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Three runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far.
Let's go, Rocky. You can do it.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Let's go, Rocky.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
All right, Rocky.
1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Keep the inning alive.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Hit back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Chris Owings. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Shortstop, Chris Owings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands
21.
in and gets the base hit to the outfield. Now, the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Now at the plate, Zach Greinke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And the runner will get back standing. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. A.J. Pollock stands in as he looks at ball one here.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 delivery. Ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In there, strike 1.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
A pause, and the 0-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zack Greinke. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Zach Godley is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Zach Godley.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A bullet to first base.
The catcher, number 14, Tony.
Ready for another shot now, Tony Walters. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado as the lead remains 3-1. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Right side hit hard. LeMahieu gets to it. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Ready once again, David Peralta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And there's ball one.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? John Gray, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
John Gray.
First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 19.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. DJ LeMahieu waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He'll try it again. 3-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. Dribbled down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
24, Yasmani Tomas.
First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Chris Owings now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Push softly over toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Chad Qualls takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. Jeremy Hazelbaker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Let's get this batter.
And he takes ball one. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Get out of here,
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Oh, that's wrong, huh? So wrong. You got it, strike him out.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
I got 3-1.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One 0 count. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two down, runners at first and second. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from Denver right after this. Randall Delgado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Randall Delgado.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. 1 for 6. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Line drive to center field. Pollock is right there, one down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Way out in front. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Mott is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 30.
Gerardo Parra will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Gerardo Parra.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Popped up. Desmond on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Riding in once again, Jake Lamb. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there are two down.
First baseman number 44, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and one, here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds, it's 3-1. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Now batting, Tony Walters. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Tony Walters.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit out towards second. Drury has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Left fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Lays off. 2-2 now. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The center fielder number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses again, 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1, and he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for one or two of this bunch. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Now at the plate, David Peralta. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra moves over. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Digging in now, Yasmani Tomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One out, nobody on. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Brendan Drury. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-1, the final tally today. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.